Welcome to The Explainer. If you're a procurement manager, a supply chain director, or honestly anyone tasked with sourcing high-performance industrial materials on a global scale, you already know that finding a reliable partner is literally half the battle. So today, we're opening up a highly targeted B2B guide for sourcing export-grade polyolefins from India, and we're specifically looking at the capabilities of NavXport Worldwide, LLP. Think of this explainer as your strategic playbook. We're going to break down exactly how you can evaluate, customize, and seamlessly import the critical polymers that keep your manufacturing lines up and running.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our operational outline for today. We're going to cover global sourcing, material profiles, contract manufacturing, quality assurance, and finally, international importing. All right, starting with Section 1, Global Sourcing, Navigating Polymer Supply.
You know, in today's manufacturing landscape, supply chain gaps aren't just an annoyance, they're a massive liability. Large-scale plants absolutely need continuous flow. And as NavXport Worldwide's mission highlights right here, the goal is to bridge those critical international supply gaps by providing consistent industrial-grade materials. For you, the buyer, what this really means is leveraging strategic partnerships with India's petrochemical hubs to secure a highly reliable, high-volume supply chain that is custom-designed for optimization.
Let's move right along to Section 2, Material Profiles, Essential Polyolefins. Now, when you're assessing raw materials, density and melt flow index, or MFI, well, those are basically your vital signs, right? Take a look at the high density of HDPE, ranging up to 0.965 grams per cubic centimeter. That dense matrix is exactly what you need for rigid consumer packaging. Conversely, if you look at LDPE, it's got a lower density, but excellent melt strength, which makes it absolutely ideal for flexible stretch wraps. And NavXport rigorously verifies all these metrics using strict ASTM standards to guarantee processing consistency across the board.
Now, what's really interesting about this next point is the direct comparison between the two main types of polypropylene. If your products are going to face low temperatures or high stress, PPCP is for sure your go-to. Its ethylene comonomer basically prevents brittleness and really boosts that impact strength. But on the flip side, if you're running high-speed tape lines or maybe you need high-clarity thermoforming, well, PPHP is the clear winner there, giving you superior tensile strength and rigidity. Knowing this exact distinction is absolutely crucial to optimizing your end product perfectly.
Okay, shifting gears to Section 3, Contract Manufacturing, Customizing Your Order.
So, what happens when off-the-shelf, standard granules just don't fit your demands? Well, NavXport easily pivots into a flexible contract partner. They can actually formulate custom blends incorporating anywhere from 30 to 100% recycled PCR, which is huge for helping you hit those sustainability goals. They can also customize BOPP or CPP film rolls to exact thicknesses, from 12 all the way up to 50 microns. But here's the real game changer. You can mix virgin granules, reprocessed pellets, and films all in one single consolidated container. That is going to drastically optimize your freight spend.
Next up is Section 4, Quality Assurance, Compliance, and Verification.
Because, let's be real, customization means absolutely nothing if the product fails on the factory floor. So the crucial point is, when you order sustainable PCR blends, those eco-claims have to be backed by hard data. NavXport actually tracks and verifies their recycled content under the international standard ISO 14021. This guarantees to you, and ultimately to your consumers, that the circular economy validation is fully traceable and strictly compliant with global environmental tracking guidelines.
And hey, it's not just the eco-friendly materials getting heavily scrutinized here. Every single batch of polymer dispatched by NavXport comes with a lot-specific certificate of analysis, or COA. And this isn't some generic run-of-the-mill document. It is matched directly to your specific production lot. Partner laboratories run strict ASTM testing for rheological properties, like that melt flow we talked about earlier, and mechanical integrity, like tensile strength at break and impact resistance. All of this secures batch-to-batch consistency so your machines literally never skip a beat.
And finally, we reach Section 5, International Importing, Executing Logistics.
All right, so we've sourced the material, we've customized the order, and we've verified the quality. Now comes the big climax: safely getting thousands of kilos of polymer across the ocean. It's the ultimate question every procurement manager asks when taking on a new sourcing partner. How does the international importing process actually work? Let's map it out.
And this brilliantly illustrates how you can forget about logistics headaches entirely. NavXport utilizes a super streamlined 4-part transaction timeline. Step 1, you secure payment via an irrevocable letter of credit at site or structured telegraphic transfer milestones. Step 2, they hit a strict dispatch lead time of just 15 to 21 days. Step 3. Maritime transit flows through major Indian hubs like Mundra, Kandla, or Nhava Sheva under standard FOB, CFR, or CIF trade terms. And finally, Step 4. Smooth customs clearance. It's really a highly de-risked, totally predictable maritime freight process.
Now, when you are planning your inventory, this right here is the magic number to remember: 18 to 20 metric tons. That is the standard payload capacity for a single 20-foot full container load of these polyolefin granules. Of course, if you scale up to a 40-foot high cube container, you can yield up to 26 metric tons. But knowing these exact volume expectations and loadability metrics is what allows you to perfectly calibrate your global manufacturing cycles and warehouse receiving schedules.
To make sure Step 4 of that logistics timeline, customs clearance, goes off without a hitch, your shipment comes with an audit-ready export packet. This includes your batch-specific COA, a globally harmonized MSDS for safe handling, a legalized certificate of origin, your commercial invoice and packing list, and a clean, shipped-on-board bill of lading. Having this complete audit-ready paperwork gives you total confidence that your cargo is going to clear global customs without any costly delays. Plus, all international ocean freight is secured under all risks marine insurance protocols, just for that extra peace of mind.
So, we've covered the whole shebang: the specs, the customizations, the quality guarantees, and the logistics. The framework is laid out right in front of you. With streamlined international logistics and a highly reliable stream of customizable, high-performance polyolefins ready to ship from a partner like NavXport, the question really shifts back to you. How will you apply this playbook to optimize your next global manufacturing cycle? It's time to take these insights, evaluate your own supply chain, and make your procurement strategy your greatest competitive advantage. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer. Keep learning, keep optimizing, and we will see you next time.